Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Yes Your Grace Snowfall, where I think it's fair to say that things didn't really go entirely according to plan last time, did they? It all went a little bit wrong for poor King Eryk, because we were betrayed. There was treachery of the highest order, as we found out that Julian, who was our master architect, was also the brother of the head of the Swans, who then attacked the castle and took it over. So yes, we've lost the castle. The Swans have seized Grevno Castle. We don't know where the Queen and the baby twins are. King Eryk then got injured by taking an arrow to the shoulder, and to make matters even worse, as you can see, we are currently living in a forest. Although it's good to see that we've maintained some standards, because we have got bunting up, which is quite good. So, at least we've got a little bit of sort of, royal standards happening. That's quite nice to see. But really, it's not been a good week for King Eryk. However, we do have a little bit of a plan. And that plan, as you can see down here, is to ally with one of the lords. So we're going to go to our fellow rulers and ask for a bit of help. And I think there were 3 names put forward. I can't recall the names exactly, but one of them was rich, so they might be able to bankroll the operation. One of them had quite a lot of fields, so they could possibly feed an army. And the other chappie had an army and was quite good at military tactics. So I think if we could get the 3 of them on board and put them all together, we could then launch the fight back and get our castle back, which would be all rather good. But yeah, at the minute, it's all a bit sad. We're injured and we're in the rain in a forest and it's all a little bit glum. So I think what we need to do is go to the next week. Now, this is intriguing because I don't know how we're going to do this. I mean, right now we have no prosperity, but are we still in charge of the kingdom properly? Can we issue kind of orders and things from here? I don't quite know how this works. So let's go to the next week and see what happens. Now, we can't spend prosperity, of course, because there isn't any. You've lost access to the Grevno pantry. Okay, yes, Chappie mentioned that in the sort of previous video, didn't he? At the campsite, you will only be able to hold onto a limited stock of supplies and gold. Plan your purchases carefully. Okay, right, so happiness currently stands at 60, but we have no prosperity at all. So if we do want to get some gold or some supplies, we're going to need to spend happiness at the minute, which is not ideal. Have we got any agents? Okay, yes, we have, and very handily, they are both at full sort of, agent point, capacity, which is quite good. So we don't have to pay them right now. That's quite handy. There is a heal button on them now. Okay, that's not always been there, but okay, fine, that's intriguing. However, we do have 2 of these points now because we leveled up. So could we potentially pass a law to get a tavern set up to give us 5 prosperity per week at the cost of 1 supply? Is it worth doing that? Because the situation we're in right now is pretty dire. But if we could get 5 prosperity per week, that might help us just, grab a couple of coins here or there, or maybe get some more supplies or whatever. So I think maybe that's what we do. Hang on, what was that one there again? Remind me. So trial by combat was +1 happiness per week, but illness quests are going to be a little bit more difficult. And the cemetery was 3 happiness per week, but it's going to cost us a gold per week. Okay, I think that's the best thing for us right now. Let us pass a law that we're going to build a little tavern. A small tavern will be built to provide entertainment for the villagers. Let's do that. Okay, so now we need to make sure that we've got 2 supplies every single week, because one's going to go on the night watch and one is going to go on the tavern. Okay, so at the moment, we've got no supplies. Now, the only thing is, we're going to have to spend happiness on getting the supplies topped up. So how much does it cost? So happiness is at 60. Okay, so we would like a supply, please. So that's gone down. Hang on, has that gone down to... How's that working? Hang on. How's that working? Oh, okay. Oh, did we... Hang on. Did we have the prosperity from the thing? Oh, we had the 5 prosperity from the tavern already. So the tavern just kind of sprung up into existence and made us a tiny bit more prosperous. Oh, that's quite good. Right. So I think, we'll get those 2 supplies back. Okay, so what we've just done there is fund the tavern and the night watch thing. Okay, right, and now everything else is going to cost happiness. Okay, so maybe, possibly a little bit of money wouldn't go amiss, but maybe some supplies as well. Okay, so happiness at 60. 1 supply costs 5 happiness. Okay, let's get up to say 4 supplies, that's 50 happiness. How much is a single gold piece? 3 happiness. Oh dear, okay. Oh, this is a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Okay, all of 3 gold. That's not very good, is it? That's quite paltry. Happiness down to 41, and 4 out of 5 supplies. Is it worth, maybe, just getting another supply, and then maybe we can go and do a thing on a map? I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I mean, can we go exploring the map now? And yeah, can we deal with more incidents and things that are out in the world? Or are we not doing that? I don't really know. I'm not quite sure what's happening. So, okay, right. I think for now, because we're not quite sure about how this is working, and because we don't want to eat into our happiness too much, let's maybe leave it to that. Although I am thinking maybe just one more teeny tiny. In fact, no, get up to 5 gold, look. 5 gold. That's a good number. That's a good, nice amount of gold. So we're down to 35 happiness, and then 4 out of 5 supplies. So that'll leave us with 2 at the end of the week, because we spend 2 each week. That's not very much, is it? We're going to have to see how this kind of plays out. But okay, so they're all paid up. That's handy. That's been sorted. And this is going to look particularly terrible, because this is awful. But okay, right, never mind. 2 we go. Let's see what happens. Campsite week 2. Okay, so here we go. Oh, right, people are coming to torture us. Oh, so we still have our little kind of session where we chat to people, even though we're in the rain in the woods. Can we at least go inside? Hopefully our little bit is covered up. I like that they've brought a throne with them as well. That's quite handy. Like the sort of the mobile kingly throne that can be deployed anywhere at any time, so you can make kingly decisions. Your Grace, I see you are very committed to making an appearance despite your injury. People from the nearby villages will be seeking your assistance. If we help them, we may end up with resources we can use to take back our home. Indeed, that's the plan. We have a message about Lord Roland. Okay, yeah, so he was the guy who was quite good at fighting that we asked for help. So he was the sort of military genius person. Okay, I believe the soldier in the queue has the details for us. Very well, I better speak with Sedani too after I've dealt with all of this. Okay, right, you, yes, come forward. Your Grace, I have news of Lord Roland. Why do I have the feeling that it won't be good news? Oh, come on, Lord Roland. Just as a soldier's instincts are home for the battlefield, so too does a king's sense of disaster. I just thought that myself, but it's true. Oh dear. Just say what you came to say, please. Lord Roland was undefeated for his whole career until now. Unfortunately, the great Roland has fallen in battle, and his people are in a period of national mourning. Oh, okay. This is really unfortunately timed. Okay. Oh dear, we don't know what will become of them now. Lands can be transformed by strong enemies overnight. So much for that avenue. We must think of something else, Your Grace. Fortunately, Lord Roland is not the only person we can ask. We must try our other options, Your Grace. Who should we send for next? Okay, so I think, was Irina? I forget which way round it was. One of them was rich and one had a load of farmland. Let's go for Lady Irina. Let's go for her. We can expect Lady Irina to be a little bit more prosperous, at least. Okay, so she might have some money for us. She might be able to kind of bankroll things a little bit. Let's reach out to her next. Very good, Your Grace. I do have a little bit of a sneaking suspicion that possibly the other 2 lords are also going to be entirely unable to help us, but we will see. And yeah, can we do anything on the region map? No. Okay, so it's just the campsite that we're at right now that is currently explored, because that's where we are. Okay, right. Let's chat with these fine folk. Hello there. Good day to Your Grace. I mean, I've had better days when I've been inside, not in the rain, but okay, yes, hello there. Very good, exciting walking stick. I am a farmer, and I need your help. I mean, I will try. I'll try my best. I'm not doing very well. I need to talk to someone about it. I need some counselling. But yeah, it's okay. I'll try and help you out. Recently, I put all my family savings into a patch of land. Trouble is, the local mob won't leave us alone. They tear down my fences and tread all over my soil, threatening my family. My wife is terrified, and my son has nightmares. Please, Your Grace, they must be stopped. Okay, I will deal with the mob. Right, so we've got just here, a little success marker thing with a present. So if we could get there, hang on, does that give 30? Yes, I think we can use Stan and then use Hearty Stew. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not a food one. No, we can't use it. Of course we can't. Oh, botherations. Do we use 2 lots of Stan? But then these 2 people might also need Stan's assistance. But we're going to have to do it anyway, I think. If we get rid of him, she's only got plus 30. So, yeah, we can't... Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no, we could do it like that. How does that... Hang on, how does that work exactly? He's plus 40. And then he's plus the... Oh, because his disciplined is used up. Oh, I see. Right, okay, I get that. Right, there we go. I've learned a new thing. So yeah, if we do that then, use up 1 action point from each of our agents, that's a good thing. Okay, yeah, we haven't got any kind of items that can be used for combat stuff, but there we go. So we're on the little kind of present thing. So hopefully we get a nice little goodie out of us. We got 2 gold. We got 2 gold and 20 prosperity. Oh, I mean, 2 gold when we've hardly got any at all. That is wonderful. And 20 prosperity could keep us going for ages. Look at that. That's wonderful. I'm sorry. That is no way to treat a neighbour in Davern. I'll see what can be done. Your Grace, our saviour, finally will have some peace of mind. Thank you. Okay, right, cheerio, my farmer friend. Right, okay, who's next? Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. Next up is that guy there with the pumpkin under his arm. And I think we've seen him before. Didn't he come to us in the previous video and talk to us about the goat carnival, which I thought sounded amazing, but apparently was a bit of a scam. So are you back to try to scam us again? Or are you just a person that looks a bit like the former guy who was doing some scamming? I'm not entirely sure. Hello there. Immediate action is required, Your Grace. We have missed your crown tax payment. No, you have missed your crown tax payments. With the late fees, your outstanding balance is a medium weight sack of gold. The total to be paid to a collector such as myself with utmost urgency. Okay, right. I think you are scammity scamming. I'm not paying you, because why would we be paying you? We would know about this. I'm not paying you. A crown tax. Plus 15 happiness. Okay, I just didn't get scammed, everybody. Okay, there we go. So we've had 3 attempts to scam us, and 2 have worked, and this one has failed. Haha, away with you, you ne'er-do-well. It looks like your head's on fire, which is a little bit unnerving. A crown tax. Does anyone actually buy this nonsense? Away with you. Not yet, Your Grace. Can't blame a man for trying, though, can you? Okay, right, so he is a scam artist. If he comes by again, we can just tell him to clear off. But look at that. Happiness back up to 50. Okay, and then, hello there, how are you? Your Grace, our barns are at risk. The roofs must be prepared for winter, or they'll be lost to the elements. With the weather turning sooner than expected, we're running out of time. We need more hands and resources to complete the task. Okay, let's see what we can do. So, labour and weather. Okay, she's good at weather. She could do that, possibly. Sturdy boots. We've only got 1 lot of those. Ideally, I'd like to use items to get it sorted, but I don't think we can. So yeah, we'll just get it into a success. We can't get it into a bonus, because I think for now, we're just going to have to leave it like that. Although, yeah, which one of these do we use? Because they can both get into the success thing. They can both get us into the success area. But I'm thinking, who is going to be more useful next week? Because we're not going to be able to pay for their wages. Oh, we're not going to be able to pay to top their action points back up. So who is going to be the more useful? Somebody who's disciplined or somebody insightful and seasoned. Okay, do you know what? We'll keep her with 2 action points because she's got 2 sort of trait things that might help out. So we will go for that. There you go. Stan can nip over and try to sort the roof out. It's fun. Okay, so 20 prosperity, better than nothing. The weather has been unkind to us this year, says the man sat in the pouring rain. Take this and see to it the work is done as planned. Thank you, Your Grace. Dozens rely on these to keep their livestock safe. They'll be relieved to know all's not lost. Okay, right, splendid. So that's that done. So I think, do we need to talk to you, Your Grace? What do I need to do next? Sent for Lady Irina. We have to wait for her response. Okay, Right, I'll get back to you soon. So we can then get out of the throne and then we can have a wander about. Okay, so I don't know if there's anybody over here. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything we can do over here. Have we got, trader lady? Do you sell anything different these days? Not that we can buy anything from you. Your Greys, how can I help? What do you want to sell us? Not much left. I had to leave a lot behind. Wine and medicine. Okay, so they're different. It used to be limestone and boots and medicine. Now it's wine and medicine. I mean, given the state we're in, wouldn't mind some wine, but no. Okay, that's enough for now. Thank you. Right, cheerio. Let's go and find Sedani, because we have to talk to her. So I guess she's all the way back over this side, isn't she? Let's just sort of traipse through. I know it's a bleak thing. You know, it's raining and miserable and grey and we live in a wood now, but it does look good. I love the art style of these games. They look amazing. Right. Hello there. So we'll chat to Tymo first. Hello there. Your Greys. Okay. He's just being a bit sort of scared around us. There you go. Father. Hello, Potato Head. How are you doing, Potato Head? The campsite isn't too bad, huh? Father, why did Julian do this? It was an accident. I'm not sure he's a bad person. Okay. It was an accident. Isn't right, because obviously it was an intentional thing. I'm not sure is true. He's a bad person is also true. Let's go for he's a bad person, because he is a bad person. He betrayed us, and he probably led to people being killed in battles and things. So yeah, he's a bad person. We made a mistake by trusting him, and we both trusted him. It wasn't just you. I also trusted him. I put him in charge of fixing up that wall, when it was probably him who blew it up in the first place and killed the previous architect. Yeah, we made a mistake by trusting him. Julian is nothing but a bandit. I thought that Julian was our friend. He sang beautiful songs and even sneaked us some sugar once. Not everyone who smiles and has good manners is a good person, Potato Head. Evil doesn't always look the way we imagine. What if I just try talking to Julian again? I could explain the prank was for fun, not stealing. I can ask nicely to give Mother back and to be nice to Celia when she comes. I'm so sorry, Sedani. Julian was not the person we thought he was. All you can do right now is look after Tymo and keep yourself safe. Tymo, Timo. I keep sort of interchanging how I say that because I'm not quite sure how to say it. But okay, do not worry about Mother and Celia. We'll find them very soon. I will look after Timo, Father. I've gone back to Timo again. But is that really all I can do? I can imagine she sort of, when she did the dramatic sigh there, she put her hand on her forehead and sort of did a dramatic kind of, oh, dearie me. Okay, we will talk later. Stay safe and look after Tymo. Okay, can we do anything else? I suspect maybe we are going to work through these weeks pretty quickly because we can't go anywhere on here. So 2 supplies are going to come back out, but we are going to get another 5 prosperity. I think that's it. I think we're sort of done, aren't we? There's nothing else to do. Okay, yeah, we'll go to the end of the week then. Okay, we might be able to fly through a few weeks on this. So 2 supplies down, because we're paying for our various bits and bobs, but we then just got the 5 prosperity from the tavern that we set up. So now we're on 45. Okay, so how about we get... How much is it to get one of these again? 42. Let's top up on supplies, just in case we need them. Okay, so do it again. There we go. Right, so 5 out of 5 supplies, down to 36 prosperity. Happiness is on 50. That's okay. Middling. That's fine. I like that. In the middle is good. This is all fine. So the rest of it can be on money. Let's just grab as much money as we can, please. 12 and down to 0. Okay, but we are going to end up with 31 money. Okay, hang on. Can we drop that a little bit? Can we drop that and get some prosperity back? Because that seems like quite a lot. If we go to 25 and then 9 prosperity and then top up happiness a little bit, that can't be a bad thing, can it? Can we do it again? Or do we go for some money? So happiness now 56. 5 prosperity. Let's use it for money, actually, then. Let's do it for a bit of money. There we go. Right. So happiness 56 and no prosperity, but 5 out of 5 supplies, 29 out of 60 gold, which is pretty good. Let's hope that we don't need you two and all of your action points. So together we've got 3 action points between you. So let's hope that's going to be enough, because I want to keep some money in case we need it for other things. Okay, that's fine. Can't do any laws. That's not a thing we need to worry about. And then that's our summary. Okay, this is fine. We might possibly... Could we buy some medicine? Might buy some medicine. One thing we haven't found a use for is this metal thing here. We've got loads of it. 6 lots of metal just sort of hanging around. But we don't know what to do with it. But, okay, right. Go to week 3. Your Grace, you might want to pay some agents for the upcoming turbulent weeks. Oh, okay. We're being told to pay the agents. Okay. Well, let's pay you then. I need to use these guys a bit better. Like where we used her, possibly, shouldn't have used her and should have used him. So drain all his action points first, and then maybe turn to her afterwards, or the other way round. Possibly done that a little bit wrong. But okay, let's pay Stan, because it's silly to waste the money on her because she's only got 1 to top up. So here we go. We'll pay the 18 for you then. Fine. So our money comes down to 11, but at least we're now topped up. Okay, there we go. It's all fine. Go. Right. Okay, so 5 action points. Come on, we can do this. Week 3 at the campsite. And have we heard back from whatever it was, Lady Irene or what she was called? Up and early, Your Grace. How's the injury today? Fine. I'm tired. It hurts. I mean, I'm not sure. He's still got his hand over it, so I imagine it's a bit sore, but I'll say it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Any news of Lord Jacob or the Queen? Because, of course, yeah, Lord Jacob is also making his way toward the castle with the bad guy army in tow as well. I can't remember what he was called, but yeah, there's another army kind of following Lord Jacob. So this could all end very horribly, or of the Queen as well. Nothing, I'm afraid. We're in the dark and the rain. Something tells me Julian is having a grand time using Grevno as a holiday home. What are the allies we sent for? We have a letter from Lady Irina. Thank you, Audrey. Okay, is the letter just here? Where's the letter? Oh, here. The pigeon. Okay, so these are our sort of petitioners. Let's read the letter. A letter I'd hope she'd come personally. Let's see what she says. Okie doke. Oh, lovely. Open up letter. She's got very good handwriting, very neat. My dear King Eryk, what a lovely surprise to hear from you. Very sorry to hear of your little troubles at Grevno Castle. I myself have been dealing with some problems of my own. I appreciate the kind words on our farmlands, but your information is a little out of date. We had a serious famine this year. On top of everything, the Swans are exploiting the situation, so it's honestly not a very convenient time for you to reach out. To put it plainly, I must refuse. Regretfully yours, Lady Irina. Okay, right. The things are not looking good, are they? The stars are not in our favour, so we reached out to the super military man who'd never been beaten, and turns out he'd been beaten and had lost so much that he was dead. And now the person who's got some really good farmlands has just had a great big famine. Okay, right, this is terrible. That's not what I wanted to hear. Indeed, how unfortunate. We haven't had much success so far. I mean, that is putting it mildly, isn't it? Can you think of anyone else? Not at the moment, Your Grace. Let me make some preparations later today. Hang on, no, there's one more person. What do I need to do next? There was one more person, wasn't there? Wasn't there a person to talk to? I thought there was one more lord. And they were... she was the farm one, so it was the rich guy, possibly. Okay, right, never mind, let's talk to all these people then. Hello, in fact, can we go and look around? Nope, can't do anything there. Right, hi there. Oh, you're carrying a big shovelly thing. You! Yes, me, hello. You dare threaten me for defending my ancestral lands? Who are you? Excuse me, do I know you? Are you not the one that Lordling sent after I tore down his fence? I don't know. The brat claims our field's his own and thinks he can wall us off. My family's been working that soil for generations. The ground is soaked in the history of my bloodline. Now some pompous put wants to take it away. Lordling? I helped a humble farmer as being terrorised by your mob. Oh, this was the last week event thing. You must be wearing your crown a size too small, Your Grace. It's hurting your head. Afraid you didn't help no farmer, but a lord's son did have you on. And to what end? To build himself a vacation house instead. Now tell me, Your Grace, how will you make this right? Oh. Oh dear. But now we need to go and find out, really, because I've got no idea what the truth is. I don't know. Maybe the previous people were telling the truth and this person is trying to scam us, or it could have been the other way round. I have no idea. This cannot stand. Oh, okay. Prickly vines and bushes block the way. Landing on bramble halts your progress, limiting how far you can advance. Use various items to help you get through. And watch out for fire. Oh! Right, there's now another thing on the little kind of success bar. I'm not so bothered about that, because that's just sort of out in the middle over there. Right. We're going to have to deploy... Oh. have to deploy both of these. We're going to have to do... Or do we do 2 lots of Stan? There's 3 more people behind you. Oh, dear. Okay, do you know what? We'll do you 2. So you can both go out and try and solve it. So, yeah, go and have an investigate and just try and figure it out. I'd love an item to use on Stan just to push him over into the success area so we didn't have to use her point. But there we go. There we go. It's done. That'll do. We're going to confirm that. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, they only got in the way of us getting the maximum thing. I've been fooled. The young lord will answer for this. Leave it to me. Ah, your grace, you may be foolish, but dishonourable you are not. A king that faces mistakes is still a worthy king. Oh, thank you. And we got some prosperity out of that. Wonderful. Okay. Next up, hello. By his axe, by his thunder, and by his will. Forgive me. I've nowhere else to turn. A mighty storm passed through my village last night. Roaring wind sent by Perun himself, your grace. The house is gone. The barn too. My cattle's trapped under the rubble. My livelihood. Nothing but splinters left of my home. If I lose my cows too, that will be the end of me. Okay, right, let's see what we can do. Weather. Okay, she can do stuff with weather, I believe. So if we go there, and then we use sturdy boots, like so, the boots are on the sort of blood thing, so they don't take damage, I don't think. So yes, Alina's not going to take damage, because she's not on that. Hang on, use the boots. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, she's not going to take any damage because she is not on the little kind of hurty thing. So I think that means we can use her action point and the boots to get this sorted. It keeps dropping the boots away. Why is that? Yeah, that'll do. Do that, please. Okay, so the boots are going to take damage, but it doesn't matter. And we got 25 prosperity, and our kingdom level went up by 1. Okay, lovely. Here, that's all I can spare at the moment. Whoa, there's hope for me yet. I can still rebuild. I can start fresh. Thank you, your grace. Okay, right, we're running out of everything, so hopefully you two have got really trivial problems I can deal with by just, a nice smile or something. Times are hard, your grace. Yes, sir, I believe it's time I pursue a new career. There's just no other way to earn an income. I wish to become a feared highwayman. A brigand of old, if you will, terror on the high roads. The hearts of beautiful men and women will be mine. Help me get set up, your grace. Okay, I'm not going to encourage robbery. And possible murder, because that is a silly idea, and also it means that we keep some of our action points. No, this seems like a scam thing. Okay, 56 happiness. I'm not going to encourage that. You must have taken leave of your senses. Okay, plus 10 happiness. Yes, there's enough crime in Davern. Yes, because of you. Everyone takes what they want. Why can't I? Leave my throne, my campsite immediately, or the guards will show you out. Well, it was worth a shot, one supposes. Okay, crikey, that's another scam that we avoided. I think we're on sort of 2 out of 4 now. 50% scam free. Brilliant stuff. Right, and hello, your grace. 'Tis an honour to be in your presence. I beg your forgiveness for the blood on my clothes. Are you hurt? Have you come beseeching medicine? No, quite the opposite, in fact. Hurt is my medicine. I'm a sport fighter. Okay, you don't look like a sport fighter, but okay, what do they look like? I don't know. If it's not rude of me to say, best in my village. Many fights break out where I come from, your grace. It makes easy gold. I want to open a training centre to teach discipline and self-defence, your grace. Will you help? Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Or one of your men could come and help me train them. Okay, yes, this sounds like a good idea. And we can just put Stan right in and get that in success. Some of these bonus things over here. are so far removed. If we use Stan twice, look, it only gets to just there. If we had Alina, we could probably have to use her 3 times. I mean, they're just so distant and over here. I don't know how you're supposed to get them unless you've got a massive pile of items. But okay, yeah, absolutely. I like this. So yeah, Stan can go and do that. It's, 40 because I think it's a disciplined combat thing, isn't it? So, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Just, get some people up to speed on the whole fighting thing. That's another 20 prosperity. I would be happy to support this endeavour. I hope this is enough. Thank you, Your Grace. Our people aren't soldiers, but they're hardy. We will become a fist of the king against the bandits of the wilds. That's what I'm kind of thinking. If you train up a little sort of, kind of like a little independent fighting force, you could go out and just, help out a little bit. We could deploy you maybe at some point in the future. Okay, right. They clear off. Oh, hello. Hi. Are you okay? Your Grace, I bring news. Oh, good. I was given this letter from Violet. Hang on. That name rings a bell. They were in the previous game, although I can't recall what they did. Some serendipity at last. Perhaps you would consider helping us again. She's a person of interesting temperament, Your Grace. Let's see what she has to say. Okay, open another letter. Oh, and some more lovely handwriting. Who stole my lion? A newsletter by Violet. Announcing a crime. Some blimmin' thief only got and stole my most prized possession. This vile stripper rot gut broke into my place and took the lion I was raising for my ornamentation. Unacceptable, y'all. You'll consider yourselves on notice from now on. Anyone who knows something, saw something, heard something, even smelled something to do with this baboon-bottom thieving scum is gonna pay. I'll be having my lion back, and I'll stuff the thief's head for a new toy. Mark my words. Very seriously, Violet. Okay, right, confirm that. She was such a decisive personality, hasn't she? Indeed, Your Grace. But she does live in the area, and we have certainly heard something about a lion or two. Perhaps we should pay her a visit. If we find this thief of hers, she may even be happy to assist us. I'll mark her estates on our map. Okay, we've got a place to go to, have we? Right, how much does that cost? Oh, nothing. Free. Brilliant. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Hang on, I want to just chat with you. What do I need to do? Okay, visit Violet. Okay, do that. So we are going to get out of the throne. Again, just have a wander over in this direction, just to check that we're not missing out on anything. Okay, so, there's somebody new stood around or whatever. Don't think there's going to be. No, I am tempted to buy some medicine, because we have got quite a lot of prosperity now. So, because we can't have much in the way of supplies, we can just pour all the sort of prosperity into gold and happiness. So I think, maybe just to help out a little bit, could we buy some medicine? Okay, for 6 money. So let's do that. Buy some medicine. 6 pieces of gold. Interested? Absolutely. There we go. Right, so that might help out in the future, possibly. Okay, for now, cheerio. Nothing there. Okay, let's walk all the way back through the camp. And yeah, we'll go and check on Potato Head. We'll see how she is. I hope she's okay. I'm sure the game would have said if she wasn't, so I assume she's just sort of pootling around over here somewhere. She is... Oh, over here, look. Eating down by... Oh, no, she's not eating. She's reading. He's eating. She's reading. They're probably reading that book. Oh, hang on. Can we talk to them? Oh, yeah, there we go. Hello. Are you two staying out of trouble? I came to see how you were keeping busy. Here's the book, Sidani. See this beautiful lady on the cover with long, dark hair? Father said my mum looked just like that. Oh, Timo, I understand. I miss my mother too. Let me see the book. Oh, hello, Father. Hello, Potato Head. What have you got there, Timo? A storybook I found in Grevno. I like the Queen on the cover. Will you please read, Sidani? Of course. Just don't cry again, see? The King is well, and your father will be well too. I'll only read you this one time, so you better listen. Oh, Potato Head. Will you listen too, Father? Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Because I'm intrigued as to what this book is. Because if it wasn't somehow important, they wouldn't mention it. So, yeah, absolutely. What is going on? Go ahead, Sidani. Oh, okay. Ahem. She's brilliant. Ahem. Hang on. I'm ready now. I will do my piece. Morana was once a young goddess in Yav, renowned for her incredible beauty. One day, the fertility god Eurylo came to explore Yav. Wherever he walked, flowers bloomed and birds sang, but when he laid eyes on Marana, they knew it was fate for them to fall in love. Bang! Flowers, butterflies, geese honking in the background. Honk! Look how beautiful, Timo. But their love was destined for trouble. What? Trouble for Marana and Eurylo? No, why? A happy couple, love at first sight. They got married right away. Why wait? But behold, not long after their marital oaths were said, it turned out Marana and Eurylo were actually twin brother and sister. Gasp! Oh no, what are the odds? Oh, please keep reading, Sidani. Always leave the audience wanting more. That's how you keep them on the edge. I thought this would be a story for children, but I'm hooked. I didn't expect such a twist. We need to pause here for now, Timo, but if you're good, I'll consider reading some more later. Okay. So 2 people who fell in love found out that they were brother and sister. Okay. Is this somehow you two? I'm trying to figure out what's that supposed to mean for the rest of the story, because they wouldn't have told us that unless it had some bearing on something. So does that mean that you two are related? Or something else? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Okay, what we will do though, let's go over here and have a chat with Violet, who I can't recall from last time, but yeah, we must have met them before. Violet's modest holdings are at the end of a long road. Big pastures stretch to the side of a tall wooden house with big windows. The entire place is rather overgrown. Okay, let's go and say hello. Oh, do we get a different kind of map bit to go to? This will make a change from a dingy old forest. Oh, this is lovely. Look at this. We're inside. How nice. Your Grace, perfect timing. You must have heard about my emergency. Yes, well, that's why I came so quickly. I received a bulletin and decided to come and help at once. Least I expect from you, if I'm being honest. Let's talk about me. A little while ago, I bought me a prize. A lion. I was fattening him up to be stuffed, but some filthy fingernail thief snatched him right out of his cage. On my own grounds. Bah! I say. The lion was stolen? Okay, that's unacceptable. What did you say you were doing with him? Don't you mean rescued? Okay. We need this person to be on our side, so we're going to have to tread relatively carefully. So don't say, don't you mean rescued? Because they'll go, no, I bought the lion was mine, and you're not helping, so clear off. What do you say you were doing with him? I suppose that's a legitimate question, but that's completely unacceptable. That will sort of, gain their favour and maybe make them a little bit more sort of amenable to us. So, we help them out a little bit and give them a bit of sort of flattery and agreement and such, and they might then help us. So that is completely unacceptable. Unacceptable. You got it, Your Grace. Now I got to live with the insult. Disrespectful to my art, Taxidermy is beautiful, Your Grace. A fine art. The finest. Hang on. The lion was dead. You don't ever find it a little morbid. Oh, now I look around. Yes, I possibly should have worked that out. Okay, right. So maybe they were a sort of taxidermy person from last time. So yeah, taxidermy, of course, is the art, as they called it, of stuffing animals like this. Look, that's a taxidermied bear, and there's a taxidermied, whatever that is there, hare or something possibly, and all these things. Okay, so the lion was, and it's being fattened up. So we're going to fatten the lion up and then kill it and then taxidermify it. Okay, don't you find it a little morbid? Please, don't cheat meat. You could survive on taters, but you kill pigs, boars, cattle. When I kill a beastie, it's for art. I kill with love and humanity. I've given these beasties a forever life. That's a definition of respect, Your Grace. And I'm a lion stolen. I bet it was some beast-faced dog. Don't ask how I know. Some Radovian is involved. I just know. Okay, so Radovia were the bad guys in the last game. They were the bad guys. That was where Ivo was from. I'd have killed the beast sooner, but I didn't have the supplies for such a large project. The body would have decomposed where I could make it beautiful. Help me find my lion, Your Grace. Might even teach you a thing or two about taxidermy. Okay, I will help you. I'm not dealing with anything else at the minute. After all, taxidermied lions... Why not? Excellent, just what I love to hear. That is that then. Do you have any information at all about the thief? Let's say 2 people done it, and one of them sounded Radovian. My advisor will write up a list of places to search. If you find my lion, there'll be no limit to my thanks, King Eryk. I'll be in for anything. Okay, right. Noted. So we're going to have to go and find a lion, but this time maybe let's try and find it alive. I guess we're going to start searching for those lions again. Via mark some locations on the map for us, Your Grace. Okay, let's have a little look then. Okay, the future of your kingdom and the safety of your family are in peril. The threat to your reign increases. You left Lord Jakob to a certain defeat, and the local lords are reluctant to come to your aid. I mean, one of them is dead, so that's fine. One of them has died, so we'll let him off for that one. So reluctant he was dead. Okay, and the other one just didn't want to, and we didn't message the third one, which is a bit weird. Reclaiming your strength and finding allies will be the deciding factor for your future reign. Find a way to ally with Violet before the threat reaches maximum. The threat is rising +9. Okay, so we've got... Oh, botherations, I'm going to say it's gone up to 18, and now it's on 27. No, game, no. Okay, so there's the estate. There's the old caravan. And there is Peaceful Town. Okay, oh, and there's our beloved castle. I want to go home. Okay, the estate, I imagine, is free to go to. We can just go back and say hello. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay, we need to keep 2 supplies behind because we spend them on stuff, on the tavern and the night watch thing. So we can either go here for 2, here for 3. We get an item from each one, whatever the case. Let's go to Peaceful Town because that will hopefully not invite any kind of problems or whatever. So we'll head over there. The royal agents came upon a peaceful town along a muddy brown river that sparkled in the sun. Some kind of local festival was going on with colourful banners flapping in the cold air. The agents were welcome with roasted nuts and mulled cider, but no one knew anything about a lion. Okay, right, never mind. So we've got a new location and we got given a sword. Okay, that might be quite handy. And then we've got footsteps. That's 2. And farming community. That's 3. Okay, this is going to take a while to sort out, isn't it? Because we need to keep the 2. We've got to keep them. Okay, I think we go through to the next week. Because there is nothing else for us to do right now. We'll keep those supplies. Or else we're not going to have the other things sort of working. So, yes, let's go through to week 3, shall we? So yeah, look, that goes back down to nothing. So we have to keep those. But then, I think we should top those immediately back up. So 5 of those, please. That was only 3, apparently. I could have sworn I pressed it 5 times, but there we go. Right, so back up to 5 supplies. So we can do a little bit more exploring. And then... I mean, it's just going to have to be money, isn't it? Isn't it just going to have to be just lots of cash? We need to... Actually, hang on. We need to pay you guys, don't we? Got to pay you. So we need 20... 38. Can we get to 38 money? I'm not convinced we can. We're on 37 with 7 prosperity left. Now we're on 39 with 4 prosperity. Let's just... Happiness is at 66. That's okay. So we don't need to do anything with that. There we go. Right. So we've got 43 money and no prosperity left. Okay. So go to the agents. Definitely have to pay you. And we'll pay you. Let's get you back on board. Okay. So we're down to 5 gold. But we have got 6 action points available again. 5 supplies. And we did buy some medicines. That could possibly help out as well. Okay, right, there we go. Let's go to here. We did get another point, didn't we? We could do... I mean, do we do trial by combat? Do we do that? +1 happiness per week? Or do we go for a cemetery for +3 happiness per week? Which then costs us -1 gold. But that's okay. I think that could be quite good. +3 happiness per week. That'll slowly mount up. And then if times do get tricky, we can always use the happiness to spend on stuff. We can always sort of cash that in and turn it back into money or supplies or whatever. I think we're going to do that, please. So 1 money comes out, but happiness up to 69. There we go. And we can see what the other things are now. So Blessed Herd, 10 prosperity per week? Good grief. Okay, that's quite good. That's 2 lore point things, but that's okay. And no cost. No cost for that. That was quite nice. Weather warding, weather quests are easier, +1 supply per week. So that would offset that cost, or that cost. Or Feast of Gratitude, +2 maximum. Oh, we could then have 102 prosperity and 30 happiness. Okay, right, there's some exciting laws to go and sort for there. That one's really good. At the minute, that'd be fantastic because we're struggling for that. But, okay, yeah, there we go. Right, wrap this up. Go to week 4. Out in the miserable, soggy campsite. But we know what we have to do now. We need to go and find this lion. Still no word from Grevno, I take it. Nothing, Your Grace. Perhaps that's good, though. Perhaps no news is better than bad news. Our best bet is to find this lion for Via. Her support will help us put all this behind us. Timo, that poor lad, must be worried about his father. I'd better see how he's faring. And Aurelia, may Goddess Dola keep an eye on her. Okay, do we have people? Yes, we do. Hello, people of Davern. How are you? Oh, 4 of you. Oh, good. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of you. Okay, chat with you. What do I need to do? Just search for the lions. Okay, right, that's fine. So nothing else that we're sort of missing out on. Right, okay. Come forward, you. Your Grace, something's lurking in the woods. Oh, dear. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realise you'd see me. I apologies, sorry. I forgot about the restraining order. Oh, no, you don't mean me. You mean a lion, probably. 3rd time this month my traps come up empty. I set them up one day, the next day they've gone off and naught but dirt inside. Please, whatever it is, it has to stop. I fear my wife and I won't last another week on salt and water. Okay, I can have a look at it. So, animal traps. Right, so we can't have anything, no item we've got is helpful with dealing with animals. Also, is that going to stop us? Is that going to possibly bother us? That gets into success territory, which I think is what we want to do, not just pass. We need to go to success, because otherwise you're going to come back and it's going to be a nuisance, isn't it? So 1 point off each agent, that seems fine. I mean, that's quite a lot of money spent on that, isn't it? When you think about how much money it costs to top these up. But, okay, yeah, that's fine. There you go. We'll help you sort it out. It's all good. 25 prosperity. That actually is quite good. May this be of use against your troubles. Good luck. Don't believe in luck much, Your Grace, but I won't forget your kindness. Okay, cheerio. Up you come. Got a lovely basket. Oh dear, Your Grace, please hurry. Me girls, oh dear, we must save them. I told them, don't go running over the fence. I says, poor chickies must have gotten hungry and now, there they are again, on the neighbour's roof. How do your children manage to get up on the roof? I think she's talking about chickens, is she not? Me children? Me chickies, I says, birds. They're good flyers, you know. Oh dear, what if they fall? Daft things will go splat. I put my ladder out, but I've got bad knees. The neighbour says he won't go. Says me girls pecked him half to death last time. The nerve, me chickies would never. Your Grace, you must help me get them down. Okay. We're getting down some chickens from a roof. These are the things that we have to deal with. Flightless birds. Another animal thing that we can't really deal with. How about then we're just going to get it literally into success. Just one thing. We put medicine. Can we have something to do with food or illness or metal or combat, please? Rather than just animals. Okay. I think we send her. Let's send her to get a success out of this. It's not worth plying more resources in again to get the reward, because I don't think it's going to be worth it. It'll be like 1 or 2 gold or something. So just get a success out of it with her, because, she's like a witch person. She might be able to sort of, talk to animals or whatever. So yeah, there we go. We'll go for that. Flightless birds. Boom. It's a success. 17 prosperity. This ought to help. And we got another kingdom level point. Okay. This ought to help. And make sure they don't hurt my men. Or my witch that I'm sending. Never, Your Grace. Not me chickies. But an extra pair of gloves won't hurt. No mine. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay. Right, bye-bye. Next up. Times are hard, Your Grace. Indeed. You're talking to a man who lives in a tent and sits in the rain all day. Times are hard, Your Grace. Yes, sir. I believe it's time I pursue a new career. There's just no other way to earn an income. I wish to become a feared highwayman. Hang on, we've seen this for Brigand of Old. Somebody did this already. I'm not going to encourage it. I'd like to get some more happiness out of this. You mistaken leave of your senses. There's enough crime in Davern. Because of you. This is exactly the same as what happened last time. Okay, we got up to 79 happiness, and we didn't spend any points of our agents, which is quite good. Right, hello there. My chest, your grace, it is on fire. Okay, my head, a whirling haze of agony. Your grace, I come to you on the brink of death. It might be because your head's on fire, but okay. What virulent disease have you brought to my court? What possessed you? Love, your grace. What else? My being, my soul and body, all ablaze. The only cure? Caspar's hand in marriage. But alas, my rosy-cheeked prince won't have me, not unless I bring him the fabled forest flower. Its petals, 1,000 orange sunsets at night, but during the day, 12 deepest seas. One must look for it in the dark. 'Tis the only way. Your grace, I must show him the depth of my devotion. Shouldn't you look for it yourself? But it's dark, your grace. And all those prickly bushes. Yuck! What good is the flower then? Must I present it with my face a bloody mess? I cannot bear to think of it. Oh, the rejection. Okay. I kind of feel like this is not really what we should be spending the royal resources on. This feels like a personal issue, but you're the final person, and we have got possibly an agent that can do flower stuff. The witch is good with plants and things. Okay, flower of love. Okay, so what if we use Elena's last action point, and that means we can pay her next time. Don't pay Stan, because he's only got one sort of used. And then, if we put this medicine in, which we bought for this kind of very purpose, it'll just top it up to a success. I mean, it's a brambly success, but that doesn't matter. It just sort of stops us there, I think, but that's fine. So, oh, I see, yeah, the bramble stoppers, look. So even though Stan could do a plus 30, it would only get a plus 10 because those brambles are in the way. Okay. But yeah, that'll do. So, yes, some medicine to deal with the injuries we're going to get from the prickly bushes or whatever. And then the witch. Or do we do 2 lots of wine? Do we do 2 lots of wine? Because the wine was 2 from the caravan, whereas the medicine was 6. So we could top the wine back up for another 4 gold, and we could top the medicine up, 1 lot of medicine for 6. So I think that's probably a bit more cost effective. So we'll do that, look. So we'll send Elena the witch with 2 bottles of wine to go wandering the woods to find your magic flower thingamajig. Yeah, right. Confirm that this is fun. I like this. This is very silly. And there we go. We will sort it out. Another 20 prosperity up to 62. This ought to do it. Young love deserves a chance, I suppose. King takes mercy on my heart. I'll expect the flower by tomorrow. And damaged? Yes. Thank you, Your Grace. Bye. Okay. Cheerio then. Brilliant. Okay. Again, we'll have a wander in this direction. I don't think anything is over here, but we will go and check just to be sure there's the save point, but that's kind of it. It'll be you over here, but I imagine. Do you know anything about the lions? Can we talk to you about the lions? How can I help? Oh, no. Okay. Is there anything new that you want to sell? Just wine and medicine. I mean, is it worth buying back 1 of the wine bottles? Because we have spent 2. Let's use a tiny bit of our money. There we go. 2 bits of gold. Yes. Exactly what I was looking for. It's been a tough week. Okay. Right. So head back over here. And now we need to do some exploring as well. The threat is creeping up somewhat worryingly, though I don't like it. But okay. Head in this direction. Chat to Potato Head if she is around. Yeah, they're over there. I think we can't click on that, can we? Or anything? Nope. They're cooking a nice bowl of stew or something. Oh, hang on. They've got important quest thingamajigs on them. Okay. Timo Timo. Hello. Your Grace. Hello, Timo Timo. How are you holding up, young man? Oh, Your Grace, I am fine. But my father, what will become of him at Grevno without our help? Okay. Lord Jakob is a great warrior. Believe in your father. You should be prepared for the worst case. Can't tell him that. He's fragile, is poor Timo Timo, because no one can say his name. Okay, Lord Jakob is a great warrior. I've known your father for a long time. Timo. I'm going to say Timo this around. He's an admirable warrior. You must place your faith in him, even when it seems like hope is lost. But if my father loses the battle, if something does happen to him, where will I go? I can't stay here. Mum said, the Queen promised I would go home soon. Sob, sob. Oh, you keep calling the Queen, as in our wife, Mum. That's quite sweet. Sob, sob. About your mum. Aurelia reminds you of your mum, doesn't she? I wish she were here with us. I wish the Queen were here too. She would make it all better. Your Grace, I meant my mother, Lady Ursula. Of course, I'm really sorry about your mum, Timo. I'm confident she's watching over us. Father said we had to come to Davern to defend our keep in her memory. I speak to her sometimes, but she never responds. Aw, poor lad. I thought maybe in Davern I would have better luck, since Mother lived here for so long. But it seems though Davern has nothing but ill tidings for us. It's going to be alright, Timo. We'll find a way to help your father defend the keep. We just need some more time. Why don't you go and play with Sedani for now? You could ask her to read to you. My Marana book. That always makes me feel better. I'll ask her, Your Grace. Thank you. Right, see you around. Don't do anything silly. Okay. Right. Hello, Potato Head. Father! Hello, Potato Head. I hope you and Timo are keeping yourselves busy and safe. I wonder if Asalia is close to Grevno now. It seems like only yesterday I was planning a grand prank to welcome her. Now I fear for her life. I was so naive. Perhaps, but then you are only quite little. And we were all duped, because they are master sort of con men and con women. They're proper con artists, so don't you worry. Don't be afraid. As I told you, all you must worry about is looking after Timo. But that's just, what if it's not enough? What if I lose Asalia too? Oh, my Potato Head. We may be scared, but we need to try to face the challenges with courage in our hearts. Courage! Like as in short for Asalia. I'll be brave like her, and like you, Your Grace. Timo's brave too. We'll solve all of this, all of us, like a family. Okay, we'll talk later on. Right, so I think... Is that everything there? I think we've dealt with everything around the camp. Nothing... Oh. Hello? Your Grace? Oh, okay, you're just standing around here, Your Grace. Can we help you? You having a nice time? Oh, do we need to sit down? Hang on. Let's sit down and have a chat with you. Right. Hello there, Your Grace. I bring news. Oh, okay. I was approached by a hooded character. They said this clinking box is for the king. It came with a letter as well. I recognise the wine-coloured wax on the seal. This must be from Baron Kavka. By being a friend to Jakob, we've made an enemy of him. Oh, Baron Kavka is the one that's chasing Jakob, yes. Okay, right, what does it say? Eryk, I must say it was hard to find you now that you are no longer living at Grevno. My resources are luckily unlimited, and just wait until my new road is complete. That was the problem, wasn't it? He was trying to sort of outdo Lord Jakob in terms of trade routes and things. I was surprised to find you'd let a ragged pack of bandits do your house sitting for you. Almost as surprising as finding King Ivor of Atana still in your dungeons. Head smashed in with a rock by an inmate, but still, he was there. Oh, hang on. King Ivo's dead. Or certainly not very well. Oh yeah, because he was the bad guy from the first game. He was in the dungeons because we locked him away forever, because that was quite a good punishment. But apparently he's had his head smashed in with a rock by an inmate. Okay, rest assured, I have relieved all parties of the keys to the kingdom, and your house is now mine. If there's no king on the throne of Davern, your lands become mine, do they not? Perhaps I will keep the throne warm for you while you muster what little forces you have left. Your odds are not good. Have a little gift from me to comfort yourself before the end. Baron Kavka of Praxis, maybe? Let's say Praxis. Okay, so the swans are gone. The swans have been booted out of Grevno Castle, and now he's in. Baron Kavka's taken over. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this is terrible. Kavka has taken Grevno. Aurelia is inside Grevno. Our children are inside Grevno with wibbly text. We have to go back for them. They know our location. That's not good. Yeah, they know we're here. Easy. Easy. I can only think that if Aurelia were Kavka's prisoner, he would have mentioned that. Then what happened to her? Did the swans kidnap her? Is Kavka playing with me? It is a dire situation, but in your state, it's vital that you remain calm, Your Grace. We need to secure allies, and then we'll take Grevno back and find the Queen. And Araya and Little Princess, and help Jakob and deal with the swans. I don't feel too well. Oh no, Don't faint. Haven't done the weekly thing yet. Okay. Right. That was bad. Because I haven't done my end of my weekly exploring yet. Oh no, we're back in weird floaty chair land again. This place again. Music. I must be losing my mind. Okay. Right. Okay, we can walk around. I don't suppose we can go that way anymore. No, we can't go into the big fiery thing. Let's go past the magical floating chair. Underneath the roots of this big tree. Okay, there's there's more floating things happening. What is going on? There you are, darling. Right. What's going on here? Oh, it's all gone a bit trippy. Come, take a seat. Come, play with us, buddy. There's a person, a green person, a person with a big beard, and then possibly a devil. Okay, we saved you a seat. What is going on? Okay, we'll sit in the seat. It's our throne. At last, having a rough day? Don't you worry. Relax. Grab some cards. You're in. Okay. Oh, I know, darling. Kavka took your castle. How very sad. Even worse, Aurelia is still in there with your devil child, too. Your wife. She had it tough, you know. And what did you do to help her? Question Aurelia. We've got drinking, hunting, and napping. What's going on? Drinking, hunting. Okay, we'll invest all. Hang on, can we do it without? Can we keep one of the items? I don't think we can. I think we have to put them all in. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. Okay, we'll do that. We've used up all of these things to talk to you. And of course, anything you wanted, except to help your wife. Oh, this must be all in our head. And we're questioning our decisions of the past. But I didn't do any of those things. I tried so hard to protect her and the young prince and princess. I gave everything I could to build a wall to keep them safe. Of course you did, love. That's why she's probably dead. Don't you worry, hun. We don't judge here. Much. What good did a wall do to you? You had no ideas to help her then, and nothing for her now. Moving on. Ah, the kids. They're playing with knives, deadly animals. Surely that isn't safe. What do you do? Okay. Question, kids. Arrows, hot oil, poison, wolves. What's going on? Wolves, poison, hot oil. No, okay, take away. I don't know what's happening here. I'm gonna do that because it fills the thing up. What's going on? Yeah, all those things. We don't put hot oil. Of course, you give them more dangerous stuff to play with. How very reasonable. I would never. I try my best to take care of them. Timo only got hurt because I wasn't there. Yes, you poor thing. No wonder they tried to kill you. Oh, don't listen, Tim. You're alive. Sort of. Moving on. I know, darling, these questions are really hard. Tricky, even. We'll go easy on you this time. Perhaps try something easy now. Let's see. You're with your loved ones. The whole happy family is with you. You're spending the time playing hide and seek like good old times. How nice. I'm happy for you. Oh no, what's this? There's flames everywhere. You have to sacrifice one person to save everyone else. Who will you pick? I told you it's easy. You've done it before. Oh no. Okay. Do we sacrifice Sedani to save everybody? Aurelia to save everybody? Lawsuit. It comes with plus 200. I'm going to decline. I'm not going to answer this question. I'm refusing. Or the prince. Yeah, look, these only add 40. The point is... Okay, decline. I'm not answering. Come on now. You know what to do. No, I'm not. I refuse. Okay, we're going to have to put... What if we just put all the others in? Like that. They all just pile up on top of each other. Okay. Fine. I'm going to put Lucilla because it moves everything on, but I don't want to do that. I don't agree that's the right thing to do. Oppa, oppa, oppa. Lovely the way her red dress matches the flames, is not? You lot are evil. Why are you being mean? I didn't have a choice. How was I to know Ivo would call my daughter a witch and burn her alive? I wanted her happiness. Ivo is the one who killed her. Be calm now. What's done is done. Brrr, says that thing at the back there, which is also a bit scary looking. Oh, uh-oh. I think it's time to wake up. Oh dear. Well, that was certainly rather trippy and strange and a bit weird, wasn't it? Okay, right, we're in bed. Your Grace, Oh, thank Perun. Although I know it is your tendency to faint in times of strain, you are out for longer than usual. The wound from the lad's arrow is not grievous itself, but perhaps Chernabog has gotten into the opening. I do feel tired, and my arm is a bit stiff. I had the weirdest dream as well, but there's no time to rest. Davern itself is in danger until we get Grevno back. I think we should consider moving somewhere more secure, Your Grace. You need a proper space to recover. These thin linen walls are not doing you any good. Yes, as you say. Let's see if we can find the damn line and help get Via to help. Okay, are we still back on the same week? Are we on the same week? I think so, yeah. No more people are coming to talk to us. Okay, right, we've got our supplies. So we can probably do one trip. Footsteps. So do we go to Footsteps and head up in that direction to look for a lion? Or, there's a nice castle there. Or do we head out into Farming Community? Or do we go to the old caravan? I don't know what the best course of action is. That, I think, you don't get anything from that. There's no reward. So I imagine that opens up other things. But that does lead me to believe that possibly that is the right thing to do. Okay, we'll explore just there to open up all the other options. Let's do that. Agents came upon the tumble-down walls and weathered stone of an old farming community. An innkeeper in a muddy apron told them some unusual travellers had recently passed through. Apparently, there were 2 young women in warrior's garb, and one of them had a funny accent. Is that our daughter? Is that Asalia, possibly, and her friend who I've forgotten the name of, her sort of partner? The agents didn't know what to make of this, but they enjoyed a generous meal in the old inn. Okay, that's quite exciting. And then that leads to the hunting lodge, which is for supplies. Oh, botherations. Okay, we can't afford that right now. Okay, that's all we can do. That's all we can do on the map. We need to keep the 2 supplies to pay off the law thingamajigs. Although, do we need to? Do we need to do that? We've got prosperity of 62, which is okay. Hang on, yeah, can we go to the, how do we look at the law things? Can we look at that? Oh, I don't know how we look at the law things when we're not on the actual screen, the end of week screen. Okay, I think, for now, we wrap things up. I think we've done a great deal of things. We've sort of pushed Tom on quite a bit. We know what we need to do. We need to go and find Violet's lion to try to at least get them on board, because at the minute, our list of allies is growing thin. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And yes, Baron, whatever his name is, was it Kafka? I forget. Some bad guy has got the castle. So the Swans are no longer in the castle, but it's somebody else who might possibly be even worse to deal with because they've got an army. Whereas the Swans were just a ragtag bunch of kind of your mercenary bandit types. Now the chappie in there has got a proper army. So that's not great. And also, what happened to our buddy? What happened to Lord Jakob? Is he okay? Is he dead? Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah, we'll finish up for now. Come back next time and see what happens. But yes, it's all getting quite tricky. The only good thing is that happiness is quite high, and we've managed to pick up quite a bit of prosperity. So that is sort of looking okay. But yeah, the whole exploration thing is being slowed down by the lack of supplies. If we could just have, say, I don't know, another 3, just up to 8 supplies in total would help. Because then we could keep the 2 spare and have 6 to go wandering about. So we could visit 2 locations a week. But at the minute, we're sort of stuck to looking at 1 location per week. Unless we don't do the things at the end of the week. We don't do the night watch, and we don't do the tavern thing. I mean, I'm tempted to just kind of ignore that and go, do you know what? No, it's fine. Don't need to worry about that. We don't need the tavern this week because we have 62 prosperity. So I guess up to 67. No, we'll leave it for this week. And, if we need to do some more exploring, we shall go and do that. But yeah, that there is 2. But that's 4. That's going to be the whole week of exploring over at the hunting lodge, although it would make sense. Maybe a hunter has seen the lion out and about. So I think that'll be our next port of call there as well. But yes, for now, let's wrap things up and see what happens when we come back to Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Oh look, they're having a lovely time around the campfire, and we're about to ruin that for everybody. You're a fast learner. Oh, you're a killer. You're killing the sheep. This is an outrage. And there we go. Horst has finished his snowman. She's gone. Gisela has lost consciousness. This is not going to end well, is it?